I think mostly people understand the real simple themes, right? That somebody out there is probably benefiting off of my lack of understanding. And I think that in general, that's a very easy thing for an audience to understand, where they go, yeah, that happened to me, or yeah, I didn't understand that either, or yeah, I put my money in this, or I did this and I got screwed. We as a society, I think, understand being scammed. So it made that part of the story sort of simple. In fact, part of it was in making sure that we didn't get too into the weeds and trying to explain that, and deal much more with the characters and what they're going through, and particularly our young man that Jack is playing, and because he sort of is our audience and he is the eyes that everybody sees the story through. Well, I don't think Lee was paying much attention or really cares. You know, he's sort of a cynical cat. I think there are a couple of things that happen. First is just imminent threat of death makes you look at things very differently. And along the way, Kyle's sort of story, you know, when you realize what he's going through with his girlfriend and the kid on the way, and how the money really was money that, you know, his mom died and left him, and he took it all and put it in there. And he did it based on something that I told him to do, and I was lying to him even if I wasn't aware of it. Most actors who become directors, their focus in general is on performance. I mean, you can go down the list of them. There are very few that sort of designing, you know, massively complicated shots and things like that. That's a very good thing if you're an actor in the movie with them, because the very first thing that you know you'll be sort of protected with is performance. So from the minute, you know, the minute that, you know, Jodie asked if I wanted to play the part, I thought, well, you know, I'll be perfectly safe working with Jodie, because she'll take care of actors. We love the idea of, you know, talking about the world of money and how it's gotten out of control. We love the idea of talking about how when things go wrong, you actually don't really understand what it is that went wrong that causes you to lose a lot of money. And how when those things all go wrong, the little guy kind of gets screwed. And I thought those were really interesting themes.